fall and it's apple season, and I love apple season. I have a dessert that I want to share with you. It's called an apple galette, and basically it's a rustic apple pie. I just pulled this one out of the oven. It's beautiful and it is really easy to make. I made the actual dough from scratch. It is easier than you think it is. Let me show you how I do it. Let's get started. So if you're making your dough from scratch, I actually recommend it. It's not as hard as you might think it is. I use my food processor, which makes the whole process just that much easier. It's basically flour, butter, a little bit of sugar, some salt, and some ice water, and it literally is made in like less than 5 minutes. But you do have to refrigerate the dough after you have made it, and I did mine for about 30 minutes, but it can stay in your refrigerator for up to 2 days, so you can make it ahead of time if you need to. The next thing is the filling. You peel your apples. There's a bunch of different ways to peel your apples. I thought it was just easier for me to peel it with the little paring knife that I have. Then I cut the top and the bottom of the apple off, and I core out the middle, and then I slice the apples really, really thinly so that they cook evenly. Then you make the sauce. The sauce is super easy, and it's perfect for fall with cinnamon. I use a little bit of nutmeg in there. You can also put some vanilla in there. The lemon juice helps the apples not to brown or oxidize from the air after you peeled them. And then basically it's time to put the rustic tart together, which is the fun part. You leave about 1 inch outside of the pie crust after you've rolled it out, and then you just simply fold the crust sides together, and then you put it in the oven. The whole house smells like the fall holidays. My son's eyes popped wide open. I'm gonna cut him a big piece and put some whipped cream on there, or maybe some ice cream. My tart is vegan because I used vegan butter. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. It is delicious, and happy fall, you guys. You're going to start with flour, cold butter. I put mine in the freezer for a little bit, along with sugar and salt. And now we're gonna pulse it into our food processor just so that it turns into a consistency like sand or rice. And you'll see what I mean in a moment. You can see the dough is starting to form, and this is what we're looking for. A nice consistency that looks like some grainy sand or small pieces of rice or cauliflower rice. We're going to add 3 tablespoons of water, of cold ice water at a time. This is just gonna help the formation of the dough. Ladies and gentlemen, we have dough. We're going to make the delicious applesauce that is going to go over the apples, which is what makes the galette so delicious and so festive for the fall season. I do not put all of my apples into a bowl because I like to decorate the galette with all of these apples that are basically in uniform. But what I do in order to prepare the apples is I'm going to pour some of the sauce over them, because this sauce has lemon juice in it. It's going to help absorb into the apples if I let them sit and sort of marinate for a bit as I get my dough prepared. So I'm just gonna give myself like a little area by just putting my fingers. You can also draw a circle or you can eyeball it, but you wanna leave about 1 inch on the sides. My galette is done. It's been in the oven for 40 minutes and I'm gonna go get it. Hold on. It's absolutely beautiful. But it's straight from the oven and it makes my house smell so delicious. It's like fall in here. Let's try it. If you have any questions, please send me a message or leave a comment. I know baking can be a bit more challenging sometimes than cooking because baking is a science and you have to be more precise. But nonetheless, all of my tips are in the description below in the recipe that I've written up for you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss another one of my videos. And I'll see you next time with another fun cooking video for the season.